Good afternoon, Dr. Schmidt, student of Airline Veterinary Hospital. We just wanted to put out a little blurb here on the heat that we're experiencing. We had a fairly mild spring with all of the rain and a lot of cloud cover, and I think people don't really realize how hard summer has hit us. It's here and it's hit us really, really hard. And unfortunately, we've seen multiple heat strokes in the last couple of weeks, mostly from dogs, the smushed in nose dogs, your pugs, your Boston Terriers, your Frenchies, English Bulldogs, French Bulldogs, any of those little dogs that have smushed in faces, little itty bitty nose slits, and real small tracheas or windpipes. Even being outside more than 5 minutes just sniffing around, unfortunately, between the sun on their backs and the humidity level, the only way these guys can cool is by moving air in and out of their windpipe. You and I sweat and we rely on evaporation from our skin to cool. Well, they can't do that. The only place that they evaporate from is their windpipe, and so they get to panting heavily with that sun and the humidity, and that actually generates heat. And once they get to the point where the panting action is generating more heat than the evaporation is losing heat, then they take on heat. And unfortunately, in about 5 or 10 minutes, you can have a little Frenchie that goes outside that's perfectly normal in the owner's eyes, and by the time they get them back in, they've already got 106, 108 body temperature. And the problem is, if people, even if they get them here, we can cool them down. We can put them in ice, we can soak them in alcohol, we can get their temperature down. But if their temperature's been elevated at all, any amount of time, the internal organs are not made to function at that temperature any amount of time at all. And unfortunately, everything fails inside, or they get brain swelling to where there's nothing up there. It happens really, really, really quickly. Take these dogs outside. Don't let them snoopy around. Don't let them hound dog. Let them do their business and get them back in. There's nothing more heartbreaking than a heat stroke. Have a good day.